Steph Curry's wife had a moment like this when she was at the red table. Like, I feel that he's just all about, everybody's like all about him and this, that, and the third, and nobody's paying me no mind. This when Jada had everybody wild bugging the fuck out. And that shit went away quick. That shit lasted about a week. Because she understood, like, I don't know what's...
This whole Travis Hunter situation, originally, I was like, we're going to talk about the couple. We'll get to that because this is bothering me a little bit, y'all. So it's time to talk about it. So Travis Hunter's fiancée, Leanna, released an 8-minute video on TikTok addressing all the issues people have said about her. She addressed her saying that Travis Hunter originally wasn't her type. And she said that when Travis originally DM'd her, he had a girlfriend, so she ignored him until he was single because she's not a homewrecker, and why would her type be that? She also said that she's never had a physical type, goes on and lists the types of people that she's been with: a white cowboy, soccer player, SoundCloud rapper, all of those things. Then in a separate video, Travis basically stuck up for his fiancée and basically said she's been crying herself to sleep and drinking a lot, and basically like, y'all don't know them, chill out, all that. So from what you've heard and what you've seen, Mace, gonna ask you first, how do you feel about all of this discussion around basically their relationship?
When I look at this situation, I want to be sensitive to it because I know this is his wife. Anybody got a wife, they're gonna care about it. But when it comes to the things that she's saying, if I take myself out of it and just talk about what it is that I'm seeing, is one of those cases where you don't understand the moment you're in. That's just the best way to explain it. When she talks about the type of people she dated, okay, that's cool. The SoundCloud rapper, I'm for that as a fellow MC. You know, then she talks about the different things about how she wasn't dealing with him because he was dating other people. I'm for that, definitely, you know, being consistent in that. But then you turn around and date him after you say that he's a known cheater. If he's known to you as a cheater, when you meet him, he's trying to cheat. So even if you date him later, you know you were dating someone who was a cheater. I'm just saying this from a woman's point of view. From a guy's, we get it. Pause. But when you talk about the things that goes along with her, the real issue is that when you're dealing with Travis, you got to understand that he's the prize in the situation, and that's what everybody is really coming down on her about. She's not seeing him as a prize. She's seeing him as just a regular nigga. And the best way to lose a king is to try to treat a king like a regular nigga. Like, it would be like a woman, my wife, trying to treat me like a regular nigga. I'm not a regular nigga. I don't make regular money. I don't do regular things. Ain't nothing about me regular. Nothing is regular about any person that lives on that level. And you take the last interview, well, not even an interview, the last time he's doing a photo shoot, he wins the Heisman. She's sitting there like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? What else are you gonna do? Hit cartwheels? Yes, this is gonna be your life. People are gonna be focusing on him, and it can't look like he gotta always defer to you and turn everything and make it about you so you could feel comfortable, because that means the moment is too big for you. And that's what I would say. So I would definitely, even though I'm giving some strong information here, you guys definitely should look into counseling. Definitely look into that very fast, because that's going to help you guys stay together if staying together is really what you guys want, because there's some things that you need that he's not going to be able to give you, just because of the caliber of person he is. And I know that was a long take, but that's what I wanted to share.
I got two things to say, and then I'll let Stat go. Steph Curry's wife had a moment like this when she was at the red table. Like, I feel that he's just all about, everybody's like all about him and this, that, and the third, and nobody's paying me no mind. This when Jada had everybody wild bugging the fuck out. And that shit went away quick. That shit lasted about a week. Because she understood, like, I don't know what Steph said, I don't know what happened, but she calmed down a week. Take a look into whatever happened with that. That's one thing. And then the last thing I'll say is this, because I don't really have much to say about it. because I have no delayed sensitivity. So I just won't say too much about it. The one thing that I will say is that sponsors and teams are gonna look at this. It's not draft yet. You just signed with Adidas. I think she's in the commercial, if I'm not mistaken. She's in the new Adidas commercial. So shit go left, she said, I've been there from the beginning. So I would just take into heed, and I'm not saying she's going left, but I'm just saying take into heed, you're not drafted yet. You have millions of people that want to do sponsorship, and you may be scaring some of them away with some of the things that you have on your personal life. Keep your personal, and then business. And when you want to exploit your personal, at least go get your $300-400 million and then get into this. You got a lot of money out of you, young man. And I would definitely take heed to the sponsorship dollars that's in front of you, and also not make an NFL team scared that this situation will cause a headache. Because look, you've been with her 5 years and you've been busting ass every year. You just won the Heisman. That was playing 140 snaps a game. So obviously this isn't anything new. It's just your celebrity's growing, and maybe she's not used to it. So that's all I say. Just keep thinking about your money for both of y'all. If that's who you want to be with in the future, this is going to affect your bottom line moving forward.
Yeah, I actually agree 100% with everything that you guys both said. I actually hate this entire situation because it didn't need to get to this point if people just kept things private. And I know it's a situation where it's like, of course her feelings are valid and his feelings are valid as well. He cares about his fiance, so he's going to stick up for her. But in certain situations, especially when you know who you're dealing with, or maybe she didn't know who she was dealing with and not expecting him to get to this point or this level, as a woman, especially when your man is at a certain level, you got to be selfless. You know, you're going to have to handle those situations elsewhere because, again, this is a topic that we're discussing. And of course, we're going to discuss it because he is a celebrity. This is part of the news. People are going to talk about it, whether you want them to talk about it or not. You have to learn that you don't have to address everything, and not everything's going to be about you. Like, I tell my friends this all the time. They're like, oh, if I want to date like a rapper, an athlete, like, girl, it's not going to be about you. That's just the truth. And you have to understand that. And that's okay. Now, if you're not okay with that, that's a discussion that needs to be had in private so you figure out your next steps and can move forward. Because this lifestyle is not for everybody. Yeah. Learning that more and more every day is not for everybody. There's a lot of things that are going to be out there that you don't necessarily want out there, and you can't control that. So if you want to jump ship, and I'm not saying do that, you know, if you guys can work it out, do that, because that'd be great. But this is only the tip of the iceberg. It's going to get very more difficult from here. He's going to be around a lot of women. He's going to make a lot of money. He's going to see a lot of people every day. He's going to have access to things that normal people don't. You ain't with it. Now would be the time to get out.
When you're a public figure, you can't escape being publicly responsible, and that's what is going to be a rude of awakening for her. And one of the things you don't want to do is run to the internet. You know, when people know they bother you, they're going to bother you more. And I say this in your defense and to protect yourself and to protect your mental space. Don't feel like you have to go to the internet and answer every question, because if you start it like this, then they're gonna troll you even more to make sure they constantly are talking to you. And that's the first thing I had to learn with the internet, being a person that really wasn't on the internet. Like, man, all these people be talking, like, who is this nigga to be saying this? And you gotta recognize these are just people. They have a keyboard, they have an opinion.
And they're trolls, and half the time they don't even got a real profile picture. I had to learn that because people be making me mad. And I'm like, Treasure, you can't get mad, just go. So yeah, hope you take our advice. Wish y'all both the best of luck. And before we close, just got to get you guys' prediction on this NBA Cup Finals, OKC versus the Bucks. Mace, who do you think wins?
I want to say Milwaukee because I got a lot of people there, but OKC. I'm going OKC.
This is actually a really good game.
Is Chet playing?
He's out.
He hurt.
Oh.
They're playing good without Chet, though. They still in first place.
In the Bucks.
Damn, I said that one. Go with the Bucks.
Okay, we will know the decision later to see if you guys were correct. But that is all the time that we have for today. Thank y'all for watching. And as always, it is what it is.
The internet never seems to slow down, especially when it comes to famous athletes and their personal lives. Over the past several months, Travis Hunter and his wife, Leanna Lenee, have found themselves at the center of nonstop online discussions. Every day, people on social media seem to have a new opinion about their relationship. The conversation became even bigger when two of hip-hop's most outspoken personalities, Madallery and Cameron, shared their thoughts on the situation during their podcast. Their comments about Travis, his marriage, and the reported lack of a prenuptial agreement quickly spread across the internet, creating one of the year's biggest podcast moments. At the same time, Leanna continued facing criticism from strangers online while trying to deal with all the attention surrounding her relationship. To understand why everyone has been talking about this story, it is important to look at how everything began. Travis Hunter is not just another football player. He is widely considered one of the most talented athletes in recent college football history. His ability to play at an elite level on both offense and defense made him stand out from everyone else. His incredible performances earned him the 2024 Heisman Trophy, making him only the second player in the history of the University of Colorado to win the prestigious award. Soon after, he was selected as the second overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft by the Jacksonville Jaguars. That achievement came with a rookie contract reportedly worth $46.5 million, and many people believe it is only the beginning of what could become an extremely successful professional career. As Travis became more famous, the spotlight naturally expanded beyond football. Fans and media outlets also became interested in the people closest to him, especially his longtime girlfriend, who later became his wife, Leanna Lenee. Her full name is Leanna de la Fuente, and she has said that she first met Travis when she was only 19 years old. Interestingly, she revealed that she actually turned him down the first time he showed interest in her. Eventually, the two began dating officially in February 2022. Their relationship was built long before Travis became one of the biggest names in college football, proving that they had already spent years together before the national attention arrived. The biggest wave of criticism against Leanna began during the 2024 Heisman Trophy ceremony. As Travis walked to the stage to accept one of the highest honors in college sports, television cameras captured a brief moment that quickly went viral. While many people around her stood up to celebrate his victory, Leanna appeared to remain seated. Another camera angle seemed to show Colorado head coach Deion Sanders, also known as Coach Prime, motioning for her to stand. Within hours, the clip was everywhere. It spread across X, Instagram, TikTok, and other social media platforms, where thousands of people rushed to judge her without knowing the full story. The online reaction was harsh. Many users accused her of being unsupportive, disrespectful, or uninterested in Travis' success. Some comments were even more personal and cruel. The criticism continued growing as more people shared the video, and many created their own theories about what had happened during those few seconds. Before long, the moment became one of the most discussed topics surrounding Travis' Heisman victory. Wanting to clear up the confusion, Leanna later posted a TikTok video explaining her side of the story. She said she intentionally stayed seated because she noticed the cameras were about to focus on Travis, and she wanted the moment to belong entirely to him. According to her, she did not want to appear in the spotlight or take attention away from one of the biggest achievements of his life. She explained that she understood how quickly people online create stories based on short video clips, so she hoped sharing the truth would stop the rumors. She emphasized that she was proud of Travis and genuinely happy to see him receive such an important award. Unfortunately, the criticism did not end there. Soon afterward, another video began circulating online. This time it showed Leanna on the sidelines during a Colorado football game, where she appeared frustrated while fans crowded around Travis asking for photos. Once again, social media users rushed to make assumptions about her behavior without knowing the full context, leading to another round of debate and criticism that kept the couple in the public spotlight. Another moment that added to the controversy came from a short video recorded during a Colorado football event. In the clip, Leanna appeared frustrated and was heard saying something like, Am I supposed to sit here all day? The video quickly spread across social media, and many people rushed to judge her without knowing what had really happened. Before long, people were claiming that she did not like seeing Travis receive attention from his supporters. Some even suggested that she felt jealous whenever fans wanted pictures with him. As usual, the internet created its own story from a few seconds of footage. Leanna soon responded to the criticism and explained the full situation. She said the people approaching Travis at that moment were not random fans. According to her, the official fan meet and greet had already ended. She had already spent plenty of time greeting people, taking photos, and interacting with everyone who came to support Travis. She explained that the short clip left out everything that happened before it, making it easy for viewers to misunderstand the situation. She also pointed out how surprising it was to see people invent stories based on only a few seconds of video. In her opinion, many of the rumors spreading online had nothing to do with reality. Travis Hunter refused to stay silent while his wife faced constant criticism. He publicly defended Leanna every time she became the target of online attacks. He questioned why so many people who did not even know them personally felt comfortable judging their relationship. Travis made it clear that the hateful comments were affecting both of them emotionally. He shared that Leanna had been crying because of the cruel messages and insults she received every day. He also reminded everyone that people on the internet were making assumptions about a relationship they knew very little about. Travis explained that Leanna had been by his side for years, long before he became one of the biggest names in college football. While many fans had only recently started following his career, she had supported him through his journey from the beginning. He said he trusted her completely because he knew the person she truly was, not the version created by social media. Travis also spoke about how close they are as a couple. He explained that when people attack Leanna, it hurts him just as much because they face life's challenges together. Their relationship, he said, is built on loyalty and support, and he was not going to let strangers damage what they had. Just when it seemed the situation could not become more complicated, another old video resurfaced online. The clip appeared to show Leanna dancing with another man at a party. However, the footage had been recorded long before she and Travis had even started dating. Despite that important fact, many people shared it as if it were recent, using it to push more negative stories about her. The video only added fuel to the ongoing rumors, even though it had nothing to do with their current relationship. The constant attention eventually became overwhelming. Both Travis and Leanna temporarily deactivated their social media accounts, hoping to escape the endless criticism. Instead of respecting their decision, many online users claimed their silence was proof that they had something to hide. In reality, it appeared they simply wanted a break from the non-stop negativity and personal attacks. The story reached another level when legendary Harlem rappers Madallery and Cameron discussed the situation on their popular podcast, It Is What It Is. Their conversation came shortly after Travis and Leanna's wedding, which had already attracted plenty of public attention. Soon afterwards, reports began circulating that the couple had married without signing a prenuptial agreement. Since Travis had recently signed a rookie contract worth about $46.5 million, many people immediately started debating whether that was a smart decision. During the podcast, Madallery tried to approach the topic carefully. He admitted that, as a father, he would be concerned if his own son were in a similar position without legal protection for such valuable assets. He explained that while marriage is built on love and trust, protecting what you have earned is also important. His view was that if a couple truly trusts each other, discussing financial protection should not be seen as a problem. Cameron shared an even stronger opinion. He said that if he were in Travis' position, he would definitely sign a prenuptial agreement unless his partner had the same level of wealth or even more. He also addressed the common argument that people often use against prenups, where someone says that true love should make one unnecessary. Even though he strongly believed in protecting financial assets, Cameron finished by saying that Travis is an adult who has the right to make his own decisions. Whether others agreed with him or not, the final choice belonged to Travis alone. The public reaction to the podcast was deeply divided. Many people agreed with Madallery and Cameron, arguing that professional athletes should always protect their wealth, no matter how strong their relationship seems. Others believed the two hosts should stay out of Travis' personal life and stop giving advice about marriage. Some critics even pointed out that neither Madhuri nor Cameron is known for living a traditional married life, making their opinions seem somewhat ironic. Even so, their discussion sparked a much larger conversation about love, trust, financial responsibility, and whether prenuptial agreements should be a normal part of modern marriages. One of the biggest discussions surrounding this story has been the question of protecting wealth. Travis Hunter is only 22 years old, and he has already signed a professional football contract worth tens of millions of dollars. Many people believe his career could earn him hundreds of millions more in the years ahead. Because of that, financial advisors and lawyers often recommend legal protection, such as a prenuptial agreement. Their advice is usually based on financial planning rather than emotions. Relationships can change over time, and while no one enters a marriage expecting it to end, the law often relies on legal documents instead of personal feelings. That is why many experts encourage people with significant assets to think carefully about protecting what they have earned. Even with all the debate about money and marriage, much of the public's attention has remained focused on Leanna herself. Throughout this entire situation, she has faced an incredible amount of criticism. Many people accused her of being a gold digger, a fame seeker, or someone who only stayed with Travis because of his growing success. Others claim she was unsupportive or embarrassing, and countless memes and negative comments spread across social media. Podcast hosts, online creators, and people in everyday conversations all shared opinions about her, often based on short video clips that lacked important context. Despite all of the negativity, Leanna chose not to give up. She continued standing beside Travis while slowly sharing more of her own personal journey. One of her posts connected with many people because it was honest rather than defensive. Instead of attacking her critics, she opened up about the emotional struggles she had experienced. She spoke about reaching one of the lowest points in her life, and how she had worked to heal and become stronger. Her message was about growth, faith, and moving forward instead of focusing on revenge or anger. This time, the response from many followers was much more positive. Supportive messages filled the comments, including one from WNBA star and close friend Angel Reese. Angel encouraged Leanna by telling her she was proud of her and reminding her that difficult times never last forever. Leanna thanked her and explained how much those kind words meant during one of the hardest periods of her life. It was a reminder that encouragement from friends can make a real difference when someone is going through public criticism. Even after their wedding, however, the online attacks did not completely stop. When Travis surprised Leanna with another luxury gift, a custom Barbie pink Mercedes M63 Brabus SUV, critics returned with more accusations. One commenter suggested that she was only benefiting financially from being with Travis. Leanna answered with a calm and simple response, saying that she is Black herself. She did not write a long explanation or argue with anyone. Her brief reply showed that she was no longer interested in fighting every negative comment posted online. Over time, Leanna has also started using her platform to share more meaningful messages. She often talks about self-discovery, personal growth, and refusing to let other people define who you are. She has encouraged women, especially those dating or married to professional athletes, to stay confident despite public criticism. Her experiences have shown that being the partner of a famous athlete is not always as glamorous as it appears. While there may be expensive gifts, beautiful weddings, and exciting moments, there is also constant public attention. Every expression, every comment, and every short video can quickly become the subject of debate on social media. Leanna has lived through that reality in a very public way. Even so, she and Travis continued building their life together. They were married in Tennessee, celebrated their special day with family and friends, and later welcomed their first child, a baby boy, in August 2025. Travis also shared a heartfelt anniversary message, thanking Leanna for being the best wife and telling her how much he loved her. She responded with love of her own by posting a wedding photo, showing that they remained committed to each other despite everything they had faced. The opinions shared by Madhuri and Cameron reflected one side of the conversation. Madhuri looked at the situation as a father and said he would worry if his own son had so much wealth without legal protection. Cameron approached it from a business perspective, saying he would always choose a prenuptial agreement unless his partner had similar financial success. Their views started an important discussion, but in the end, the decision belonged to Travis alone. Travis chose to marry the woman who had been with him long before he became an NFL star. Leanna chose to stay beside him despite months of public criticism, personal attacks, and emotional pain. She has admitted that the experience deeply affected her, but she also believes it helped her become stronger through faith and personal growth. Rather than letting the negativity define her, she focused on moving forward. This entire story is also a reminder of how quickly people on the internet can judge someone based on a few seconds of video or a podcast discussion. Outsiders rarely know everything happening behind the scenes. Only Travis and Leanna truly understand what they have experienced together. Whether people agree with the opinions about prenuptial agreements or believe their relationship should simply be respected, there is no denying that they have become one of the most talked about couples in sports. Through all the rumors, debates, and criticism, they have stayed together, continued growing as a family, and moved ahead with their lives. In the end, that may be the biggest lesson from this entire story. Online opinions come and go, but the people living the experience are the ones who know the complete truth.